Holy shit, a second episode. I actually can't believe I decided to edit the first one. So, last time we left off, I was going ahead and mining up stone. I got a small basic refinery, which is actually cooking up that stone right now. I got an assembler and a Gatling cannon. Today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to beef this thing up a little bit and give it a little bit more external armor and protection because right now these reverse thrusters are very exposed and so are my forward thrusters. Pretty much everything is really exposed right now. If I take one good rocket hit, it could end this like immediately. So what I need to do now is basically check and see, first off, if I've unlocked the build and repair yet. Because if I have, I can go ahead and throw one of those on this thing, and it'll start building stuff for me. All I need to do is load the framework. I don't remember where it is in the unlock screen. Give me 1 second. Build and repair. Ah, here it is. And it's right along with the drills, so I should have it. Why is it not letting me pull it down? Hmm. I guess I have to make a control seat for this tab to unlock. That's annoying. Yeah, there we go. Might as well fully repair this, otherwise that thing will take a hit and I'll die instantly. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so build and repair. Up. There we go. Now build and repair is unlocked. Alright, I need one of these things built off of the cargo container. Yeah, it should fit in right there. Yeah, there we go. The good thing about the build and repair is when you fully finish building it, it's offline until you turn it on, which allows you to set up some stuff, tell this thing what to do before it just goes ahead and starts doing stuff. Because otherwise, this thing would go about its business and it could tear down my ship unless I tell it not to. So we need to go into the build and repairs interface. Yeah, default it's off. And first off, mode settings. I want to turn this from walk mode to fly mode. And the reason for that is, if it was in walk mode, all it would be able to do is touch the stuff that's on this grid. It wouldn't be able to go anywhere off of the ship because it can't. It can only go on surfaces that it can basically walk across. On fly mode, it can fly away from the ship and grab stuff like I'm going to fly by the pirate or the corrupt strike drone, and I think the other guy was, I think, outside over here somewhere. Yeah, probably like around there. But with fly mode, it can actually go and salvage ships for you, so that's fantastic. And then the work mode, weld before grind means that it will weld blocks on your ship before it goes to grind down blocks that you've told it to, which is good if you're worried more about repair, but I would rather keep it on grind if weld gets stuck. And what this means is if you set it up to build parts on your ship, but it runs out of components, it kind of gets stuck and thinks, "Oh, I gotta weld," but it won't do anything else while it's waiting for you to get it components. So if it gets stuck, it'll default to grinding down other ships or doing other things until you give it the component it needs or it gets them itself. So definitely do that as well. And then I think that's it. You can also set a custom grind color to where you can paint blocks with that color, and those are the only blocks that it'll grind. The only problem is you have to own that grid, so I can't paint enemy ships until I own all the blocks on there. So like you, it's useful only for breaking down stuff that you've built that you don't want anymore. So we'll go ahead and turn this on. You heard it click, and then I need some steel plates, and I need to start grinding blocks down on my ship. So I'll get this down to bare bones and then start laying down other parts. And you can see it's already flying off and grabbing like scrap that's located around the asteroid within its reach. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grind this down and put some armor blocks on there and then let the build and repair do its thing. So I'll be right back. So I've got a basic wireframe set up. It should be pretty decent defense. The rear engines no longer have the nozzles sticking out anymore, which will definitely help, especially with the upper and lower. They're no longer as vulnerable. The sides, I'm going to have to move the sides out a little bit, and that'll free up some space in the interior. I'll have to do the same with these reverse engines. I'm actually going to put them over here, so I'm really going to take these out. But that'll come later. First, I want to take this ship and drive it over to the other ship and let the build and repair finish building all this stuff. And as it's doing that, I will tear down the other ship. So, time to turn this back on and get it welding. So, now it should detect all these blocks on the outside. Yep. And it's already starting to weld. Well, if I can get it in view. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of, you can set it up to where right now it's welding up all the blocks that are closest to it, and it's welding from the actual build and repair itself outward. So it'll start from the center where it is and build out. But you can change that and make it the opposite to where it builds the outside blocks first and builds in to where eventually I'm going to have two of these things, and I'm going to set one to build the outside and one to build the inside. That way I can have them meet in the middle and not have to worry about them like screwing around and building blocks that don't need to be built right away. But I think you can also set priority on this if I can get into its control panel. There we go. Yeah, you can set it to set priority to which ones you want it to finish first. So top priority right now is the auto repair system will repair itself, which obviously it can't do that unless it has another auto repair system to help finish rebuilding it. So that's no big deal. Ship controller, that's like your control seats and stuff, your thrusters, gyroscopes, and so on. You get the idea. And then it shows right here blocks to build. Right now it's building light armor, and eventually it'll tell you if like something's messed up, what it needs to be able to build this. We've also got at the bottom blocks to dismantle, and that's whenever you're near a wreck, it'll actually break down whatever wrecks there are. So this is going to help me take all those drones and get rid of them. And then floating objects, if there's like scrap floating outside, if there's I don't know, cargo pods or ammo or something like that outside, it'll actually pick those up for me. So I'm going to go ahead and fly this thing out to that other larger drone and hopefully be able to start taking that one down. Oh, I also want to go ahead and collect more stone too while I'm at it. Yeah, I think that's a silver patch right there, so I'm going to grab some of that really quick. Oh god. Oh god, what's it shooting? Oh. Oh crap, yeah. I gotta turn my gun off. It's shooting the strike drone that I disabled earlier. You can see part of it floating off the side. That's okay though. We didn't have much left on this strike drone anyways. I got the silver, now it's time for silicone. Okay, so what I said last time, this drone ship is one hell of a heap of parts. There's tons of stuff that I can get and use out of this, and I kind of need it. So if I need to run, I want to be able to grab this thing with a landing gear and take off with it. So I'm going to set one up for the build and repair to construct while I salvage and while it salvages. So I'm going to set that up now. Alright, landing gear's done. I'm going to lock onto my prey. Contact. Cool. I'm out of steel plates, but thankfully because of the build and repair, it's going to help me basically take all the steel plates off of this guy and salvage them and put more into my armor. And I did all right with the design of the armor, but I think the nose can be a little bit longer. I'll improve that later on. Right now, again, I'm just thinking of more armor equals more hit points, so I can take a little bit more of a beating. Also, since my turret is up here and not facing the little drone, or well, big drone, I can go ahead and turn it back on and have just a little bit more protection. I may also see, no, I actually need to go ahead and solve some power issues too, because I have no power coming in. And it says I only have 11 hours of power left, and that's just in the two little batteries that I have on this thing. So I have nothing generating power currently. I should have salvaged some reactors out of this guy, so I'll try and unlock that. I think I need to build the large refinery first, though. While I was doing this, I noticed I've got gun drones coming in right now, and a rocket drone. So I need to get some cover or something. You know what? I need to screw it. I need to leave this because I'm afraid I'm not fast enough yet to be able to drag this sucker along with me. I may actually get back inside the asteroid itself. I think this was the cave entrance area thing. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I really don't want to lose all my progress. No, no, no. Don't shoot the salvage drone. You're only supposed to shoot the other guys. Stop it! I turn it off. There, that's better. And then immediately turn it back on again once I'm in this cave area. If I can even fit anymore. Oh, it's right there. There we go. Yeah, those guys are really close. 900, 800. I'm surprised they're not firing at me yet. Okay. No, don't hit the ceiling. Don't hit the ceiling. And I'm going to prop this side up and then turn back on that Gatling turret. But you can see it's kind of a solid stream of bullets coming out of that thing. Oh, wait, they're coming from that direction down there. Alright, well, they're within, yeah, about 200 meters. I'm going to go out to face them. This is probably going to lose me my elite grinder, but I'd rather take the chance and take these guys out. Alright, let's do this. Gun drones. Oh god, ow. Haha, elite grinder for the win. Come on, gun drones. No, 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 no. Got you. I don't know what that... Oh, hey, that's the living one. Okay. These guys were nothing. Well, maybe not. There we go. Got those. What the hell? Okay. I gotta take out this guy's Gatling turrets. They're annoying me. There's one. There's two. There's three. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I say now, watch, I'm gonna get another hive ship. A hunter drone, too. Is that coming after me? It's getting closer. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk coming out here to do any sort of salvaging on these guys. I may actually just really quickly take their ammo and then run away. Hunter drone. I can't remember if that's the same as the one that was out here from the last episode. It might have been. It's still closing distance, but it might be on a path that's just going across this asteroid and it'll end up over there somewhere. I just don't know. I think, yeah, I think that might be what it's doing. Alright, I'm going to come back out here and at least grab more ammo. I need to go ahead and get the build and repair some more materials. You can hear right now, as it's clicking, that means that it's out of materials to build with. And it won't stop clicking until that it actually has materials. So I need to go ahead and get more steel plates. Alright, so I have my build and repair grinding down that attack drone right there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and salvage these guys. One drone down. Well, that's two drones down, but I can't find the small block for this thing. Wherever it is. Ah, well, I'll just let that float away. Alright, I just dropped off another load of parts, and it sounds like Bob is finished welding. And I also ended up slamming my face into the cargo container really fast, which lowered my health. But because it finished welding, that means I should be able to grind down my refinery a little bit and build it back up and unlock the reactors. So I won't have to worry about power quite so badly anymore. So let's go ahead and do this. And there we go. Now the reactor should be unlocked. Let me see here. Progression. There's the refinery again. Whoa, Jesus. What was that? What the hell was that? Oh, I know what that was. Okay, so unfortunately, these H2O2 generators, they are full to the brim with ice. And what happens is, if they get ground down with ice in them, the ice explodes out in this giant piece of ice inside of whatever the wreckage is, and basically blows it apart. So, whatever you do when you're grinding down, take the parts out of the containers first. Otherwise, yep, just like that, you're gonna have a giant block of ice just kind of sitting there. So I expect these other two to probably blow like that as well. But it looks like all the other important stuff is already out of here. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about losing anything. It's just all steel plates. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a nuclear reactor set in here. I should have all the components for this. Yep, build and repair is already on it. There we go. And I unlocked something else. I don't know what it was for the nuclear reactor, though. Let me check real quick. Okay, I see. So it goes refinery, reactor, to warheads, which I'm probably never going to use. What else do I need to do? I need to build light armor blocks, interior walls to unlock these. And I need to start progressing on the weapons too, because all these OKI weapons are still locked. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock some of those out. So first off, you gotta build a small grid Gatling, not buy. And the great thing about having build and repair is I can zip through these really fast and it'll give me all the components I need. So I'll just plop this down, build and repair will finish it for me. Well, once it's done doing whatever it's doing. What are you welding? Oh, okay. Now that all of the controllable items are out of this, so like all the oxygen generators and stuff, pay no attention to this one. It's not even attached to the grid anymore. But now that it's all out of here, these are all neutral armor blocks. So they're not really owned by anyone, and that's why it's grinding them down. But the good thing about this is, this means I can paint this now. So I can tell the build and repair system to grind what I painted down. So I'm going to turn this off real quick. And then we've got settings for welding and settings for grinding. So I'm going to set the current build color. I think it's this one. And then take out my block. Yeah, there we go. So set current build color, and then just go ahead and Control Shift and middle mouse button, and now it's pink. And that's the color that's predetermined by the grinder to grind everything down. So everything this color, it's going to grind. And let's go ahead and turn it back on. Oops. I need the control panel. There we go. Now it should go ahead and say blocks to dismantle. Yeah, there we go. So it's all the armor blocks that we just painted are now going to be ground down. And remember that's, where is it? Set current build color. If you pick current build color, this will basically select whatever color you have for painting. So if you go into the paint thing by pressing P, it'll, like say I selected yellow, that means it'll set it to yellow. And you don't want to do that because if there are yellow blocks on your ship, it's going to grind those away. So you got to be very careful with your settings. We got something coming close. Gremlin military version, that's not a very big issue. Pirate Vulture is really far away. That thing's actually never gone away. I think that's been there forever. And then, what is this? And Cetius Heavy Frigate? I think that's how you say that. And NACTS? I don't know. But it's a heavy frigate. But that's pretty far away. I don't think we have to worry about that either. So yeah, I'm going to keep expanding. We have maxed out production so far. We have the full-on refinery. We've got an assembler buried in over there, thank goodness. And yeah, just gonna keep unlocking weapons then. So like I said, build and repair gave me all the blocks I needed for the Gatling gun, so I can grind that down below functional, and then, oh, damn it, stop it, build and repair. Okay, I need to build another one then. So default color, and build that there. Oh god, it's floating away. There we go, unlocked. Now grind it down. So that means we can go to the weapons and select the next one, the 50mm fixed burst cannon. So we place that one down. Let the build and repair put the components in. Come on. There we go. And we got that unlocked. It doesn't even have to finish building it. Alright, go to the next one. And this is great. Once you get build and repair undone, you can speed up your build process like a ton. Yeah, I'll go with the burst cannon turret. And this is a large block grid, so I'll put it back here. Oh, build and repair built it too fast, so I need to rebuild that again. Because if you're not the one that makes it functional, then it doesn't unlock. Damn it, build and repair. There we go. Now it's unlocked. Okay, go to the next one. We have the 50mm storm gun. I'm not too worried about that though, because I'm not going up to the storm gun turret yet, because it's a 5x5 block base, and I don't have enough space for that. The burst cannon turret is a 3x3x2, I think. But again, I don't have enough space on this ship yet for those. So go down here and start unlocking the 122mm. There we go. There's the fixed assault cannon. Alright, now that I got the 122 fixed assault cannon, it branches off into two different ones. The classmate, which is a forward-facing, but it has a little bit of a turn radius, and then the 230mm battle cannon, which I don't even think I have ammo for yet. But I'm going to build both of these and unlock both of the branching trees, and I definitely want to get these. They're basically like rail cannons. You have the 180mm explosive driver, and then the 75mm penetrator driver. These things are awesome to pair up with a camera, because you can pinpoint attack certain blocks on enemy ships as long as you stay out of range, and make it to where you can just roll up on them and take them down with build and repairs. So yeah, eventually I'll use that tactic, and we'll go ahead and just start pirating enemy ships easily. And then what else do I need? I think that's about it for right now that I'm worried about unlocking. I should probably build one of these too, just so that I can get the OKI 14.5mm gun turret, because this is the alternative like Sea Whiz attack weapon. Oh, you know what? I also need to build that and that. I'll just do them all. That's one. That's two. That's three. And that's five. Alright, I wanted to build these side by side, just show you the difference between the forward facing and the whatever the hell it's called, classmate or casimate. Because this one, even though it's forward facing, it can traverse a little bit. It's not like a full turret like one of these compact Gatlings, but it's larger powered and almost like an old school cannon turret, like on an old naval ship, where they could aim it a little bit but not much. It kind of reminds me of the Warhammer type wall of guns that they have on their cathedral ships. So far so good. I have a nuclear reactor on the ship now providing power. I've unlocked plenty of weapon systems, got the refinery, got a full assembler, and I'm getting all the materials out of this derelict, now pink ship. So I'm good for now. Basically, what I'm going to build up to is I'm going to take and set up some better weapon systems. I'm going to increase the size of this ship. I'm going to look into installing a shield generator on this thing, and then maybe next episode going and poking that pirate vulture with big boom boom. So we'll see how that goes. But till then, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know how long this series will go for, but it'll basically go until I lose interest or just don't want to edit videos anymore. So till then, take it easy. Thanks for watching.